Hi, Four School friends. It's day 3 of week number 5. Let's get ready to start our day. Hello, Jesus. We love you. Help us be like you today when we work, in what we say, and how we play. Amen. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different for our song today, so listen. Hello, Four School girls. How are you? Hello, Four School boys. How are you? It is time to start our day. We are here to work and play. Hello, everyone. How are you? All right, today is Friday, May 15. Let's practice our shapes. Okay. And today, let's say the colors with our shape, okay? Pink heart. Yellow star. Orange square, white oval, purple circle, those kind of rhyme, blue diamond, brown triangle, red rectangle. And our Spanish words today for our Spanish colors: black, negro, green, verde. Good job. And do you remember this nursery rhyme? Let's try and say it, okay? Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. All right, today for Bible, you can watch the chapel link from Mrs. Keepert, or like we've been doing all along, you can have someone in your family choose a favorite Bible story to read all together. And I hope you had fun singing the song that we had for this week. If you're Happy and You Know It by Go Fish, maybe that's a fun one that people in your family haven't heard before, and you can teach it to them. All right, our Bible words the last time that we're going to echo, and then next week we will try and say them all together, okay? For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Good job. All right. Our letter this week, letter Y. And our animal friend, our zoophonics friend, is Yancey, yak. And Y says y, y, y for Yancey, yak. All right, remember, I hope you're doing all week this week to always remember to practice writing your name. And maybe today you can think of some words that start with the letter Y. You can also watch the ABC Mouse video for letter Y. Your mom or dad can print the bubble letters for letter Y. Now, what you will notice, the bubble letters for letter Y are going to be capital, okay? So they are going to go like this. You're going to make a V and then a straight line down, okay? So you're not going to do the lowercase, the little slanted line, and then the big slanted line. You're going to do this if you practice the Y, okay? Make a V and then a big line down, okay? So you could do that today to practice writing a letter Y, all those different sizes. Today, I'm going to read you a silly letter Y story called The Yak Who Yelled Yuck. It's a silly story. So let's get ready to read it. I'll turn this again. Okay, here we go. There once was a young yak who hated trying new foods. One day, the young yak's father gave her a yellow banana. Yuck! Yelled the yak without even taking a bite. The yak tossed the yellow banana into her neighbor's yard. The young yak's father gave her some yogurt. Yuck, yelled the yak. She tossed the yogurt into her neighbor's yard. The young yak's father gave her a yam. Yuck, yelled the yak. She tossed the yam into her neighbor's yard. A wise old yak lived next door to the young yak. He was in his yard playing with his yo-yo. The yam hit the wise old yak right in the head. Yikes, yelled the wise old yak. Yoo-hoo, young yak. Oops, sorry, there you go. Yoo-hoo, young yak, the wise old yak yelled over the fence. Yes, said the young yak. The wise old yak said, you should taste things before you yell yuck. The young yak leaped over the fence into her neighbor's yard. She tasted the yellow banana, the yogurt, and the yam. Yowie, said the young yak. These are yummy. And now she's the yak who yells, yum. That was a good story, wasn't it? So sometimes maybe you've done that before. Your mom or dad have wanted you to try something, and before you even try it, you say, oh, I don't like it, or yuck. But remember to always try something, because you might find out that you really, really like it. All right, another thing that you can do for math today, you can practice writing. There's 2 pages for number 1 and for the number 0, okay? And you can practice writing a number 1 all different sizes and a number 0 all different sizes, because 1 and 0 together again, that's the way to make a 10, right? Another thing I want you to try for math today is I want you to find 5 things in your house or maybe in your garage, and I want you to put them in order of their sizes. So I want you to first do biggest to smallest, okay? And then I want you to try to put them in order. Maybe you can get some different things if you want. Try to put them in order from smallest to biggest, okay? So give that a try. And they don't have to be all the same things. You can just find 5 different things and see if you can see which ones would be the biggest, and then go down a little bit, down, 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 until you get to the smallest for what's called size sequencing, okay? All right, the last thing that I want you to do, oh, and you know what? I have to get it, so just 1 second, okay? Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. So the last thing I want you to do for today is I want you to get out of your packet. You're going to have a paper that looks like this, okay? It's our last self-portrait. But this one's different because there's a little hat on there. And I'm going to talk more about this next week, but there's something very special about this hat, okay? It's called a graduation hat. And maybe you have seen someone or know someone who has graduated. But like I said, we will talk more about that next week, okay? But when you get ready to make you, all right, you're gonna wanna make sure that you make your head so it's the right size for that hat to fit on, okay? You don't want to do this and make a great big head, and then you don't have any room for your body, right? You also don't want to do this. Make a little tiny head, because then you'll make a little body Look at how silly that hat looks on that little body, right? So when you get ready to draw you, okay, make sure that you make a head. It's about that size. Does that look about right? And you know what? You can still, even though that hat is going to be covering part of your head, you can still make sure you give yourself some hair, okay? And remember, when you're done doing that picture, make sure that your mom or dad keeps it, because it's going to go in that special folder called a portfolio, okay? All right, that is it for week 5. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week, our last week of online learning. All right, bye.